Hi Cancer. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be reading for you guys, all my mamas and papas of the world. Whether you have kids or not, if you're a Cancer, you're a freaking mother or a father to something, because you guys are just fucking amazing and you guys are so nurturing and so loving. What would we do without you guys? What would we do? So as you clicked on the video, you know it's for January 7th all the way to the 31st, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's happening for my Cancers. I'm feeling very, very happy and bubbly. So let's see if there's some new encounters coming your way, maybe some new opportunities. Uh-oh. Okay, so I saw 1 and 2 cards. Oh, 3. Awesome. All right, so all 3 cards came out. Alrighty. Okay, so starting out, we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. So what is this saying for the beginning of your January? For some of you, this could be a situation where you are feeling not super confident around other people, and I don't mean in a way where you feel less confident in yourself. I just mean that maybe the people that you tend to hang around, maybe you're not feeling them as much right now at this moment. Maybe you are taking this time to be like, okay, I need to chill, I want to work on myself, I want to start the new year off with fresh energy. I think that's the type of thing that we're going for here, okay? Moving towards this card, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn male, or someone who has male-like energy, who is maybe being not as smart with their money, or this could be you not being very smart with your money. Like maybe you are having financial issues, or maybe you're having trouble saving your money, and you're trying to figure out how to fix that. So let's go ahead and see what more I can get on that for you guys. So financially, there seems to be, So financially, there seems to be some type of issues with being comfortable with your money. So most likely some of you are, you're thinking about what's going on with money. You're thinking about what's going on with work. You may feel like you need a new job, or maybe you feel like the way that you make your money is just not working. So in order to fix that, you're going to have to go within yourself and figure out what's going on. Or maybe go within yourself and figure out if there's some ways to kind of fix the situation, or maybe fix what is the issue with the situation. So if it's the job itself, or if it's not paying enough, or if you just don't feel connected to how you make money, or if you are just simply not understanding how to save and how to have a better relationship with your money, you need to go within yourself. That's where the answer is going to be, okay? So then we move to here, the Tower card. So there's going to be something big that happens. It's not in reverse, so it may not be something that's terrible, but there's going to be something that shakes up whatever is going on. And being that you're having so much kind of like hesitation with your money, or it seems like the money is taking a toll on you financially, I think maybe the universe is going to do some things to shake you up because you're not taking the time to go within yourself. Or if you are taking the time to go within yourself to get the answers, maybe you just still can't find it. Maybe you're not balanced enough right now to find the answers. So universe is going to do something to help you out with that. So let's go ahead and see what universe has in store. We have the Star card. Amazing. So this is new hope, light at the end of the tunnel, finally seeing like a new form of hope. You're finally being like, okay, I got this. Also feel like this is going to make you feel a little bit more ready to take on whatever it is that you were not prepared to in the beginning. You're finally going to start to feel like things are starting to make sense. You're going to feel like you have the energy and the power to change the things that you need to change, whether it's financially or whatever it is that's stopping you from making your money the way that you need to. There's definitely hope coming into the picture. This could also be serving as a Aquarius coming into your life, but for most of you, it will just be a whole new like hope coming to you, a whole new plan that you'll eventually come up with, and it's going to feel really, really good. You may just wake up and be like, whoa, like I feel like I got this. Like I don't know what I was tripping on before, but I got this now. So go ahead and look at your card here just to kind of get a little bit of your self energy there. All right, so moving on, let's go to the middle of your January. First card out. All right, so in the middle of your January, we have the 10 of Swords. So this is letting go. Something is being let go of. So for some of you, this could very well have to do with something that you were holding on to that wasn't of purpose for you. This is something that you were holding on to maybe really tightly, something that you kept pushing off to the side, like, oh, I don't have to get rid of that. There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's something that you needed to let go of because it just was not serving its purpose anymore. And I feel like with a lot of you, it may be something that took some time to let go. It wasn't something that was super easy. But after this, excuse me, after the star card, I kind of feel like the hope that you feel from that translates into you having faith that even if you let go of some of the things that you felt like you were not able to let go of emotionally, you will be able to, and it'll be okay. So for some of you, it could be as simple as that job that you just were feeling like isn't helping, isn't doing anything for you. You're finally letting go of it because it isn't serving your soul's purpose. And then for others, it could simply just be a situation with a person who's toxic for you, or a situation, a thought that you keep having, something that's beating yourself down when you don't have to do that. All right, so moving on to the Knave of Cups in reverse. So a lot of you are feeling at this point in the middle of your January, you may be feeling like you may be feeling less confident within yourself, or it could be that you're feeling not as optimistic about your emotional life, okay? So this can play out in tons of different ways. Maybe some of you are too focused on work, and so you don't have time for emotional life. And then some of you, I think you're working on just getting along with people in your work, and so maybe that is who you're trying to pursue, like someone in your workplace. But it seems as though it's just all about work. It's all about someone playing their part. And even if this is in your relationship, the way that you'll start to feel a little bit more comfortable in a relationship that you're already in is to let each other do your own strengths. So if you know you're good at this and you know your partner's better at this, try not to step on each other's toes. I feel like that's what's going to help you have more confidence and optimism about your emotional future. All right? Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is here to basically say you are, or someone in your life. If this is someone else, then it's going to be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. But this could be you as well. This is saying that you're at a moment where you are more logical, you're logically based, you're not thinking about emotions, you're taking the emotional aspect away from things so that you can make clear decisions. This is the Queen of, there's a creativity to her logic, but there's no emotional type of infusions. So you can be creative with your logic, but at the end of the day, it's all about facts. It's not about what you feel or what others' emotional intentions are. It's more about what's really there and what do I want to be there. So it's being really logical and more of a masculine type of energy, okay? So let's see if we can get a little bit of information on who this person is. Where is this person showing up? Oh, okay. Okay, so it seems as though there's a sense to be logical because physically you aren't, you need to be doing more. Your plan of action can be amped up, but for some reason you weren't doing it. And also you weren't trying to, it's like you felt like there was nothing more to come almost. So being that physically there wasn't much happening, I think logically, mentally, you have to get into this mindset of, of trying to figure out what exactly you need to do so that you can start to have more physical action put into play. So again, the Queen of Swords is showing up because you have to be more logical and fix whatever logically is not making sense, mentally is not making sense, so that physically you can put your plan into action, okay? And so that you can expand and have more expansion within your life, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for that. Now let's move into the the end of your January. End of January for my Cancers. Okay, I saw it flip over. Here we go. First card out. Alrighty, so some more fire, okay? So, 5 of Wands. So, this generally means that there's some competition going on, maybe some aggression, and some possible arguments that could be ensuing. Alright, so let's see what this is connected to. Oh, here we go. There's some truths that are coming out, some communication, and so there may be some reason behind an argument that comes up, or even if it's just you being more honest with yourself, there may be some competition, there may be someone who doesn't like what you have to say. Whatever comes out, whatever honesty is put to the play, whatever communication is there, it seems as though there's going to be maybe some backlash with it, but it doesn't mean that you won't be the person who ends up on top. Let's see what this communication is actually about. What are we arguing about? What is the communication about? go. All right, so there's some communication about some sneaky behavior that's been going on, okay? And someone could have already been knowing about it. For some of you, this is a love situation that ended wrong. And this is your opportunity to really get to the bottom of it, right? And so if you're the one who's being sneaky, then obviously you may be the one who ends up on the wrong side of the end, because you don't, you know, you're in the wrong. But if you're the person who finds out this information and speaks on it, then this will be a blessing for you, because it's an opportunity for you to really, really say what's on your mind, and then really get your focus and your priorities back into yourself. I feel like this is something that is dropped down from heaven and it may seem like something that is terrible to you, something that you have to argue about, but at the end of the day, you have the truth and you find the truth, and that's what's really going to be the blessing for you. Okay, so stay strong during that time. 7 of Wands. Confidence is coming. You're having momentum pick up and you being able to take on the obstacles that are in your way. This is a time where you are finally feeling like everything within you is strong enough to take on anything that comes your way. So I really like that. Let's go ahead and see what part of your life this is going to be dealing with. There we go. 2 cards. Okay, so you're going to be more confident within yourself and comfortable with yourself. And I also feel like this mind thing, if you, there's a sense of you being trapped, almost like someone was telling you something and making you believe it. So that could have been that past lie that we had. But I feel like you're going to be more confident and smug about what happiness that you actually can have, right? And this can all start from a mental position, but I do feel like this confidence that's coming is because you're more confident emotionally in yourself. As a Cancer, you're starting to feel that self-esteem rise within yourself, and it's going to knock out this sense of being trapped mentally by whoever was doing that to you. And so that's where this confidence is going to stem from, and that's what's really going to catapult you towards and away from anything that didn't need to be there or what you need to go to. We're ending off your January with the 8 of Cups, okay? So this is walking away from something, but not in a way that is terrible. This is walking away from something that was maybe a long journey, but walking towards something that is more meaningful to your soul. As you can see on the 8 of Cups here, we have the eclipse. So this is something that's really, really going to be like a moment where it's not something that happens every day. It's something that you can cherish and something that you can use as a stepping stone or something that you can fall down the stairs of life. You know what I mean? So this is something that's really going to be a big moment for you. Let's go ahead and see what you're walking towards. Yes, this is what I like to see. So you're walking towards a more confident, a more stable you. You could also be walking towards more delegation of and control of your own emotions. But as a Cancer, I really do think this is more of a telltale sign that you are being more strong and confident within yourself. So you're ending off January very, very nicely. I really like to see this. It seems to me that you are paying attention to the signs, you're listening to yourself, you're listening to the communication that needs to happen, and you're being honest with yourself and others. And that's what's really going to count. You'll start to feel, as you move through January, going towards the end, you'll start to feel more of that confidence and that self-esteem rise the more that you're honest. And it may not be easy to be honest with yourself, but that's what's going to make the biggest difference in whatever comes your way. So again, I see very, very good things coming for you. I see a few obstacles, but it's nothing that you can't handle. If you need any extra help or assistance in any of these type of situations, please contact me at lovefromleo@gmail.com and get your personal reading. I offer many different ones and I change them quite often. So if you need any extra additional information on that, please don't hesitate to hit me up on there. I'm Love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, one day I will be. And until next time, Cancer, I will see you very, very soon.